I'm Joe.
I'm Lisa. It's nice to have you with us. On the agenda today, in the news, lots happening in the UK, lots happening also in other parts of the world. Where are you joining us from? Please come on in, take a seat. In the front row, there are only 7 seats. In the row right behind the front row, aka the second row, there are only 7 seats. Let's see who's going to be the first of the 14 to have front row seats and second row. Why? It's all of spring or nearly summer. Look at black clothes. Black. Did I have on black yesterday? No. I feel so. No. I'm red. The red was over the red. Well, the red was the overriding. Hello, thank you for joining us. Welcome. How are you today? You're in the front row today. Welcome. Well done. First 14 have front and second row seats today. So let's see who's going to join you in the front row and then who's going to make it over in the second row. Let's get the iPad so we can monitor the chat. Oh my word. Let me hold this before you lick it down. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. As soon as you come in, please do remember a thumbs up. Appreciate it. We're going to get our iPad so that we can monitor the chat rather than trying to see it on this little tiny screen here, which represents the phone. You are in front row. Stephanie. Hello, twins. Welcome. Is this Stephanie that we know and love? Is this our Stephanie? Or is this some other Stephanie? Doesn't matter. You're welcome here. Valerie. Medea ladies. Valerie. Somebody has forgotten to give their thumbs up. Anyway, you two are in the front row. Yes. Hi, Stephanie. So where's your other half? Stephanie and Stacy. You're Stephanie. Oh, bless you. Where's your other half? Gonna see if I can find this chat. Oh, others have joined. Welcome. Well done. You are in the front row. Stephanie says she's at work. Where was Lisa? Wow, Lisa. What does that mean, Sister Valerie? Make sure you say hi to Stacy for us, Stephanie. Thanks for those of you who joined us on the premiere yesterday. It was really good to have your company while we chatted it up, while we watched what we were up to last week and earlier this week as well. Yeah. There's another video coming out on Sunday. Or usual. Slims. No, you're not in the back. You're in the front row. You might be about to go around the back, but right now you're in Slims, the front. I came in early and put your bag on the front seat. Okay, say thanks. Carmen, welcome. Hello, everyone. How are you doing, Carmen? Welcome. You also have a front row seat. Ooh. Well done, Carmen. Ooh, welcome. Thanks for joining us. You are in the front. No, 7 of you row are in the front row, and then the others, you're now in the second row, and it's filling up fast. It means, what is it? Wawa. You are Jamaican, right? Wawa. Oh, does that mean what wawa. Is what? Wawa. Oh, wagwan. Yeah. Yeah. Wawa. So today we want to chat with you about some red flags, right? In various situations. I am blessed, Joe Lisa. Praise the Lord. Amen. So we want to talk about red flags, but as usual, we give you 10 minutes to sit down and lime and meet and greet and chat and take out your popcorn. Yeah. Greetings from me and thumbs up from me. Thank you, Signature. Thank you so much. And Valerie says, hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Like the decent young lady you are. Oh, front row is full. Second row is full. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Joe, Lisa. It's our absolute pleasure to have you with us today for our live.
Junie!
How uno sound so low? Must be the back row. Yeah,
You're
you're in the back today.
You're in the back today, June. Congratulations.
If you don't come early, June, you're in the back.
There's that handle thing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so if you don't come early, you're in the back. Let's support each other. Will do signature. Thank you for that. Make sure you do as well. Please do give a thumbs up to the live as soon as you enter.
Yeah.
And
We appreciate
say
it.
hi to each other. We're supporters over here. And then after the live, we shall check out each other, right? We have a few more minutes of meet and greet. Hello. Maring Kabayan Mix Vlogs. Thank you for coming. Where are you coming to us from?
I bet it's Philippine.
Where are you coming to us from? Maring or Maring? Kabayang Mix Vlogs. June says, I'm a big deal. I need the red carpet treatment.
Not when you're late.
When you're late, you gotta have a back row seat.
You got to walk in one of the little side back doors.
Yeah.
Or back side doors.
And you might not get your merchandise signed.
Yeah.
You have to be early, June.
But
you have to say about
that. Thanks to those joining us for the first time.
Yeah. We appreciate your company. We appreciate you coming to show your support. We appreciate you coming to join us in today's discussion, which is about red flags in different situations. What are some danger signs? Once you see those,
beware.
Don't go further. That's what we're on about today. So thank you for joining us. I hope you're not too shy to add your
little comment. Just add it in the chat. So, first one, church or religious affiliation. What's a red flag?
Not necessarily
to you?
Church.
Religious
affiliations. What are some red flags
what
there?
What would you say is a red flag? Don't go there or don't go further if you see certain things or suspect or hear certain things. Don't go any further. Even when I'm late, I should be waited on.
Okay.
Go on back to see if anybody will pay you.
Yeah, what are some red flags in religious affiliations? I have a few that for me would be definitely no-nos and I would not be going there. And if it is somewhere, even if I've attended over the years and then certain red flags start showing, no, I'm out. So what are some of the red flags in religious affairs, religious affiliations, churches, mosques, gurdwaras? What are some of the other ones?
Punjabis,
Mosques,
Sikh temples,
gurdwara.
That's a gurdwara.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to our live session. We call our live on Jolisa Happy Hour. It's our chance to meet up with our subscribers and new friends as well and just chat up about whatever we fancy. So today the topic of discussion,
red flags in different situations. So we'll tell you the situation and you tell us if you can think of any red flag situation. As soon as you see that, go, leave. Tell others to leave as well if you see those situations. So when it comes to religious affiliations or religious bodies or religious buildings or groups, what would you say is a red flag?
Shall we start? Because I notice nobody's saying anything. Nobody wants to add their 2 penny worth. So shall we start? I think one of the red flags is when some members of the congregation are being suppressed for whatever reason and others are exalted. So if some members of the congregation are suppressed by the masses or perhaps by one person who's leading and somebody else has like the most say and
what they say goes
is law, that's a definite red flag for me.
For me, one of the red flags would be if you are told exactly how much money to bring, and also when it comes to money, if the person collecting the money just appears to be getting richer and richer and their congregation getting poorer and poorer, and they don't help with things that the congregants,
the congregants
need help with. That to me is a red flag.
Yeah. Any other red flag you can think of, guys?
June says, I'm getting ready for my big annual doctor's appointment. Wish me luck. Please remember the
Glitter.
The glitter. Remember to wash out the glitter out of the rag.
Hello, thank you so much for joining us for our live session today. We use this 1 hour on the internet. 6 o'clock, we're in the UK, so 6 p.m. UK time from Sunday to Thursday to have a lovely, lively discussion with our subscribers. Thank you for joining us. You're welcome. You're welcome to stay and join in the discussion as well if you want.
If you can think of a red flag as it relates to a religious celebration, even congregation, religious body, what would you say is a red flag to people? If you see this happening, leave.
Yeah.
Don't go any further. One, hi Miss Desda, welcome. Welcome to this super live session.
What Valerie says, when them get in your family business and cause conflict in your family. Yes, when they're trying to tell you how to run your family life, especially if it goes against what you believe, that's a red flag.
Right.
June says, I knew you were gonna say that. That's why I mention it. And Miss Desna says, hello everyone. Welcome to this super live session.
Welcome, Miss Desna.
Thanks for joining
us. We're talking about red flags and what are some of those that you should try to
be aware of and
be aware of them and avoid them.
Miss Valerie says, good luck, June.
Oh yes, all the best with your doctor's appointment, your medical check. You know, one of the big red flags, if the leader or anybody else that he appoints is allowed to hit you physically to hell,
that's definitely a red flag. Run.
Thank you, Valerie. Twep.
No, man, every little thing is gonna be all right.
Yeah, no twep.
Every little thing.
But you know what,
Drew? It's gonna be all right.
You see the last mango you eat and the last breadfruit you shouldn't eat.
Don't worry about a thing. Don't worry about a thing, no. Every little thing is gonna be all right.
If not all right, next time.
Yeah. Do better next time. Eat less breadfruit, less mangoes, or get a washout after you've eaten them.
Drink Cersei, lots of Cersei.
And
if you did tell us before, we would have warned you. You have to drink enough Cersei if you're going to doctor for your annual checkup.
And cho.
Hide things, man.
Right. One other about
religious. Anybody else, Miss Desna?
If they say that they are the ultimate, like truth. They are God, or they represent God, or God told them anything to tell you, tell them no and run. When the members are
allow me now. Valerie. When the members are a chat one another, don't need them church, although it's always there. It's always there. You know what phrase I hear them say when I just joined the church years ago as a teenager? The church is a hospital for sick people.
Yeah.
So you will always find sick people
in there.
Talking things, doing things until everybody get perfect, and that won't happen
and
now.
Also, as well, the church is a reflection of society. Why would there be sick people all about in society, yet there's none in church? The church is a reflection of society. So some very good people are in there and in the world. Some very bad people are in there and in the world, because Satan is going around seeking whom he may devour.
But there are red flags that you should definitely watch out for and avoid. If you see that, tell yourself and others to run. What does Miss Desna say?
When the person a begs you
in your head
and fling you
down a dirty. The Holy Spirit never fling you down. He only lift you up. About receive the Holy Spirit.
That is a definite
I've seen
red
them
flag.
Like push people down. Physically push you down.
And I was seeing one the other day, I think it was on Instagram, where the pastor, whoever it was, push somebody but sideways, and there was a little baby lying down on a chair right there, sleeping, and just push the person sideways on the baby. So those things, definite red flags for me at least. I'm not getting involved.
Hi to those of you who've just joined our happy hour. We're having a chat today. We do one every day from Sunday to Thursday. Today we're talking about red flags in different aspects in life. First one we started off with is religious affiliations or denominations or
churches or mosques or gurdwaras. What are temples? What are some of the things that you see and say, definite red flag, I don't belong here, move? What are some of the things?
Those are red sheets. June said, not red flag, sheets.
Yeah.
Red. Right. Shall we move off church now? Give the church
good
a
reflection on the state of the church in people's behavior. We all seek, we support each other, but watch your P's and Q's. Yeah. Definitely. That's exactly it.
You know what I thought of recently too? On this earth now, we have different personalities. So even in church, there are different personalities.
Yeah.
Some people, to be honest, I know it's not that they clash with me. I'm not a quarrelsome person. I'm not going to backchat or, I don't know, be willing to argue or anything like that. But some people I try to avoid only because I recognize that they're what we call touches.
Yeah.
Hard to get along with. So I don't want to cause a fuss
to you.
Yeah,
you can see it happen
to me. To other people over and over.
So you just know, avoid.
Yeah.
And that's in church. That's just the way the world is. That's how it is in church. But on this point of religious affiliations and so on, the Bible says no man knows the day nor the hour when the Son of Man comes. So don't go to somewhere where the man or woman
telling a definite time,
telling a date, and all of us must come meet and gather up all that you have and let us meet up here this date, because sometimes they will try everything to make sure you don't even realize, you're just lost and you don't know what is happening to you. So don't be fooled by anyone who says they are the Almighty. They know everything. They determine when is the date that Christ is coming back.
Another one came to me. One set of people I heard when I worked abroad one time. Like they know certain people are among the whatever number.
The 144,000.
I don't know if it's that number that they come, but like some people making it and some not. I don't remember how it is.
We'll have that list.
I don't know. So some people were allowed to do certain things in the congregation because they're in the list.
Red flag. According to Jean, big red sheet.
Red flag. Red flag. Red flag. Right. Next one. Off the church.
Yeah. Red flags in relationships. What are some definite no-nos in relationships? Once you see that, head out the door. Don't look back.
Lie, 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 every day. Lie, 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 lie.
Oh my gosh. You remember the thing that you were caught up watching? Who did I marry? What a lie,
lie, lie, lie, lie, lie, lie, lie, lie, lie, lie, lie, lie, lie, lie, lie, lie. If they always tell lie, run.
Especially if you prove that they're lying.
No.
And then they come and mix up your head with some other lie to cancel out that first lie. Run.
Especially if there was absolutely no reason for that lie.
Yeah.
And then just tell so little lie for no reason. Run. Red flag.
Red flag. What other red flag must you run from in relationships? I think one of them is if he or she hits you. Take that hit.
First one.
Do not stay to see if he or she will do it again. Don't stay in a relationship if you're being hit.
And no matter how many sorries they say either.
They're not sorry.
They're not. A leopard cannot change its spot.
Our stripe.
What do leopards have? Spot or stripe?
Spot. Zebra have stripe. A leopard have spot.
Hi, sir.
Thank you for joining us for today's live session. We call our session on Joe Lisa Happy Hour. And today we're discussing what are some red flags that you think exist in certain
different situations.
Yes, certain sections of society. We've looked at red flags in religious
Church.
affiliation.
Oh.
You keep saying church. There are some other religious people who don't go to church. And now we're on to the topic of red flags in relationships. So what do you think are some?
So the first one was lie, run. Lick, run.
Yeah.
What was the other one? That was it.
If anybody
It
wants...
seems stuck to me now.
Yeah. Oh, Teron and Pastor Turpin. And
on here it is
Desna.
stuck.
Desna says you need to pay your entrance to heaven. You make you feel unworthy. Yes, when people say you have to pay.
Oh, sorry.
And
it's
especially
stuck
they're
on there.
telling you a certain amount. Slim say if you see the leader gravitate to a certain gender,
Yeah.
any one of them.
Yeah, run.
June, too many to mention. And Pastor Turpin say, hi everyone, blessings. Slim say, always working late. Oh, like the relationship one. If one just always out working, same working, he or she's working late. him. Red flag. Right. Desna says, I don't engage enough to get caught up in a relationship.
But you know some of the flags to tell your nieces
Yeah.
and nephews and grandchildren and so on.
And Slim say always have a business trip with certain co-workers. And Desna say, blessings, Sister Joan.
It's stuck.
Oh, that one's stuck. Let me see if this stuck too. Teron, welcome. How are you?
Hi, Teron.
Blessings, Miss Marva, but I don't see Miss Marva. Oh. Pastor Turpin says it's the Jehovah Witness. Who does
think
what?
So, yeah. Who says certain people go in certain places?
Oh.
So certain in the church are not allowed to do certain things.
Oh.
Yeah.
And June says, if him hit me, it will be all different color flag.
Go on, Dr. June. June, put on your clothes and go on, Doctor.
Pastor Turpin said, blessings, Miss Marva. I don't see Miss Marva.
Go up above
How
there.
far ahead of me?
No.
And Teron says, good afternoon, everyone. I'm at work. I am single and I'm looking for a serious relationship. There's a
not
place
over
last
here.
night I discovered name muslimdating.com.
Oh.
He said looking for a relationship. Him say what kind are we do? Last night I was watching a crime. Real crime, not made up something. And there was, I don't see Miss Marva. So I don't know what you people are on about.
Pastor Turpin, did you see Marva?
June, did you see Marva?
Maybe something wrong with our eyes.
I don't see her. Wait, what's her name gone to? What? Valerie, where are you?
Valerie was here all along.
Yeah. Anyway, welcome to everybody who's on now on the live. Joe, Lisa, our channel is called Joe Lisa, and we chat every day from Sunday to Thursday with our subscribers. Usually have a
1
topic
hour.
of discussion, 1 hour, 6 p.m. UK time. Today we're discussing red flags in certain situations. We've discussed so far red flags in religious affairs and affiliations, and now we're on to red flags in relationships.
And now we're moving over to red flags in house buying or renting. So buying/renting, the housing market in general. What are some of the red flags?
If the house has cracks,
Fix it.
no,
Don't buy it.
don't buy it.
No, man.
If it
cracks
no,
can
if,
fix.
if you get a what they call them,
Surveyor.
surveyor,
Severe.
and he
Severe.
and he recommends that you need some
Structural
work, then
No.
if you can't afford it as well, afford the structural work, that is a red flag. Don't buy that house. If that house has movements going on in there,
Like what?
I was watching some today. if like the curtain moving and there's no breeze blowing, in fact the window is closed, red flag. don't buy that house.
Don't start those stories, by the way, people. Don't add on to that one. Leave that one.
Add on here, people. What else is a red flag in house buying and renting? If the stairs is too steep, we had a friend one time who got a house to live in, but the stairs was like almost straight. Dangerous. So I wouldn't buy that house nor rent there. What else is a red flag in house?
A mortgage broker. Different mortgage brokers take different amounts for their cut.
Their fee.
Yeah. You're just buying the house, you're not buying the mortgage broker, so you don't have to go with the dearest one.
Yeah.
Or the most expensive one.
Yeah. Any other? Thank you. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Please give a thumbs up. That's the 3 dots. Click it, and one of them is a thumbs up. Please click the thumbs up. Thank you.
Is that a thumbs up?
This is what. I'm delighted to have you join our live session today.
Joe.
I'm Lisa, and our channel is called Joe Lisa. Right, red flags. Where else?
I think this is stuck, and that one is stuck as well. There's no right.
What if I refresh? Have you got a point that you'd like to put forward? Please write it in the chat, and we'll certainly read it out.
So red flags in different situations. We've dealt with religious affiliations. We've dealt with relationships. We've dealt with house buying or renting. Yeah. And now we're on to
June. Oh,
no more around here. And now we're still on housing renting. House buying or renting.
There's more, but
Yes.
I don't know how to go up. Because Valerie said when him hit you, plus many more, plus a hide, make phone call. So there are other chats, but I don't know why I can't. Oh. Valerie says when him hit you, plus many more, plus a hide, make phone call. Definite red flag. Sorry about this. The chat was stuck, but it's unstuck now, so I'm reading them. Miss Desna says, I wouldn't entertain a man with children. For me, he must go back to his children, not being the one to give the children complex things to deal with. Yeah. June says, Lisa, you know easy. me easy, man.
No mob around here, says June.
And Pastor John said, blessings, Desna. Slim said, how about some men have a whole family and juggling the 2 families? Tell one it's his cousin and tell the other one it's his sister. Red flag. When you find out, run.
No, but by the time you have your own picking them.
Don't have none so quick. It take 1 year to find out. You know the next red flag in relationship, we're going back, but if you can never go to somebody's house, you're dating them.
Yeah.
You don't know any relative of theirs, like Mr. Weminium, Legion.
Legion.
He's
you don't know his family at all.
Never been to his house. He always come to yours. No, what wrong with your house? Red flag.
No, it was in COVID time. That's why she never get to go.
In the perfume side. Desna says, always get a surveyor on your potential purchase. And Slim says, if door closing and it's you alone, that's a red flag. You build on a cemetery. June says, Lisa, it look like I need to take you to the doctor too. Moment in houses.
Moment in house.
Desna says, Slim's very true.
Hi, sir. How do you manage something another? Go back up. Sit there. Very true. How do you manage to twist up them tongues so and not bite?
And June said, movement, I mean. Pastor Turpin said, no, leave that one out. You don't want to deal with any demonic force.
Amen.
Slims, I have no clue, Miss Desna. They're good. June says, my sister Desna, blessings.
Sister
and Pastor
Turpin. Hi, June. Blessings to you.
And June says, Pastor Turpin's blessings to you too. June says, the 2 of you need to go in timeout. Right. What other situations? Welcome, by the way. If this is your first time, an extra special welcome to you. Please do consider subscribing to the channel. We have a live chat every day from Sunday to Thursday with our subscribers at 6 p.m. UK time. You're welcome to join us. Feel free to add your
comments
in the discussion as well. And please remember to give a thumbs up.
Right. I know it's hard to just take up yourself and move from your house or your community. It's not just easy like that, just get up and move. But are there some things in your community or neighborhood that would make you
Want
say
to leave?
no?
Yeah.
That's a red flag. I'm definitely out.
Yeah.
What would some
So
of these
red flags
things
in
be?
like living areas, communities.
Yeah.
Well,
drug
known
dealings.
drugs. Yeah.
You see it, you've never, gone over to them, or you don't even know for sure, but it looks shady. Certain people heading over to certain houses in your community, it looks shady, so you just have a feeling.
Yes, the
It's
dealing.
Dealing.
Do you think that's a
drugs.
red flag, and would
you
that be
move?
enough to make you move?
Yeah. Refreshing again?
Because it's stuck.
Any other red flags in your home, not home, your community that would make
you want
you
to leave?
If I lived in an area like they start up a rubbish dump nearby, near to it, and you're always smelling the rubbish, red flag. Move.
Slim says, I have no clue, Miss Desna, them good. Desna says, big up Sister June, and AG's in the house. Big up
Blessings,
yourself, AG.
AG.
Welcome. Thanks for joining. AG sending love to us and to June. And June says, AG, big up. And AG says, Desna, blessings.
See, one love ya.
Yeah.
Carfax wrong.
Carfax wrong.
What is Carfax or tax? Is it tax? AG, with your fresh vegetables, you look like Tony Revel. Aye.
With Leslie. Thanks
Leslie.
for joining us.
Welcome to Happy
Good
Hour with
evening,
Leslie.
ladies. Oh,
Car purchase.
yeah. Carry your own mechanic.
True.
That hard though, Imagine you're getting a second-hand car, right, to buy. That is not expensive. They're offering it to you for a reasonable price, you think. But if you're to get a mechanic, that kind of sound like it's your husband or your boyfriend who know about car. Because if you're to get a mechanic, take him off his work that he's doing to come help you get to check and give advice about this car. Don't you have to pay him?
I've never brought a mechanic.
Me neither.
It just happened. Well, I've never bought a car myself. I always part of the money.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've always heard that that's a good advice.
Buying a car.
Yeah.
Get somebody to check it out. Doesn't have to be a mechanic neither, yeah. Can be somebody who is very knowledgeable about cars. But is no guarantee that after that the car can break down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Leslie said, what's the topic of today?
Red flags, Leslie, we're talking about red flags in different aspects of life.
So we've looked at so far red flags in relationships, red flags in religious affiliations, red flags in buying or renting houses, red flags in
Buying
car. June says, Joe and Lisa, me can't bother with you know. Why?
I did 2 cents and make his go on a doctor. No. It's definitely stuck on the screen, but we need more red flags. Red flags. Neighborhood. You must have some people in your neighborhood that you would say no to. If they're building up a dump near to me, no. What about airport coming near to you? Or one of these phone mast things that they're going to send out signal and fry your brain.
Joe Slim says, I know someone tell the person all kind of stuff wrong with the car to knock off or some price. And then maybe when them knock it off, something wrong with the petrol.
Then knock it down so that you get it a little cheaper. But it might be a salad for true. In Jamaica,
Yeah.
they say salad for cars that not so good.
Yeah.
Second-hand car, salad.
And who say, they'll bite because maybe if the mechanic tell the person that so and so and so is wrong with the car and get them to reduce the price, maybe you have to take that money that you would have paid them to pay the mechanic.
Yeah.
So maybe carrying the mechanic is of no use anyway.
Right, restaurant, eating out, red flag. June, me know you're red flag already. Eating out and going to restaurants and places to spend your money and get the food and eat it. What's your red flags? I heard recently on TikTok, if you see behind there, you see, June. If you ever see behind there was this girl, they were talking about that. And this girl said, don't ever ask for ice. There were two things she said, don't ask for ice and something else. And somebody said, why ice? And she said they never clean that place where the ice is stored. And if you ever see it, all sort of things and crumbs and so dropping it, and it's not cleaned regularly. That's what somebody who work in restaurant said.
Yeah. And June says because Joe says she never bring anybody, she just pay her money and go home.
Yeah, me never get no mechanic to go look at no car yet.
And Slim says, thank God my uncle is a mechanic. I don't have anybody who's a mechanic. Whenever I've bought a car, I've always just buy it on face value.
And hope for the best.
I might get a test drive. Might.
You're brave enough. I wouldn't feel good.
If you go test drive it.
No. Never drive that car before and just gone in the gun drive. It's like I feel like the car has to be mine first to go in there, sit down and comfortable to drive it.
No,
because I'm always worried. What if it crash when you test driving?
Them supposed to have test drive insurance. Right. Any other red flag you can think of in
as it relates to
communities? That one is a big one. What about nurseries and schools? Let's talk primary schools and nurseries. What are some red flags to avoid primary schools and nurseries? What are some of those?
If the Danman children go there, should you send yours there?
If they're not the teacher.
If they were?
If they're not the teacher. Any other red flag you can think of in community? No, in schools, primary schools or nurseries.
Is your chat stuck again?
Yeah. Slims. One was
plane mechanic and one is car mechanic. That's good.
All flags in that one. Me not eat nothing in there, Miss June says. And Desna says, once you're in the house, it's difficult to up stick as no one wants to buy.
Because the same reason you want to leave is the same reason why other people wouldn't want to buy that property.
These poor people living on the coast. House eroding due to bad weather. Your dream retirement falls flat.
Yeah, I've seen that recently in the UK, where some places flood out for years. It has never happened. Decades.
And somebody might just buy it a nice
to relax for their retirement.
And then this house flooded. Right, Slim says one was a plane mechanic and the other one is a car mechanic. Okay, that's good. Slim says when your child coming home hungry every day and you give the child enough food. We have a story about that. Oh my gosh, there was a basic school in Jamaica. What they call them in America? But anyway, before primary school, that age in Jamaica they call it basic school. We haven't seen Beryl yesterday nor today. So there was this little child whose mom was packing her lunch to go to school, and the child says, "Mommy, please put one more sandwich because Miss so-and-so is going to take one." So there was a basic school teacher who was eating the child's sandwich with her. Can you imagine? So I understand what you say, Slims. When your child coming home hungry every day, you give the child enough food. Mm. And
Maybe other children stealing as well, it doesn't have to be the teacher. Maybe other
But
children.
in that case, the child says put one more because Miss whatever the lady name I got teeth some. Slims. No, Desna. Nurseries not so sure as often most are convenient. Well, there are some red flags.
Nurseries usually quiet and the staff seem friendly and nice and so on.
But in some deadly things are happening. Yeah.
In the States recently, a mom put a little listening device in like
the child's bag.
No, here and somebody else hear clip. And the mom heard what was really going on in the nursery in the day. So in front of you, on face value, they seem friendly, they seem nice, and they love your child and so on. But after the doors are closed, in some cases, it's a different thing. What we have to be mindful of is that God is always watching. So even if the parents don't see and know, and it doesn't have to be nursery, wherever you are, at work, don't hide from the work. Do your best and do your job because God is watching. All-seeing eyes, He's watching.
Yeah. Slim says, are the child always crying with a particular teacher? Yeah.
Yeah, that can hurt your heartstring. Yeah. When they see certain one, they don't want to go. Can be nice.
And there's no say kindergarten. Is this so? I think. Yeah, I think in some countries they say kindergarten. Right. Slim says, my daughter used to tell them, get your own food, it's mine. And Valerie said, if the child seems upset to go there, something is wrong. So sometimes it's they're being bullied by other kids, and sometimes it's the staff they really don't like. Desna say, I think I heard that story, read the teacher. The outcome is that she was giving the food to one child without lunch. Well, I don't know. The one that we know of
is a real one.
It's a real one, and is if the lady was eating the lunch, the sandwich. June says, so Miss So and So wasn't getting paid. But you know some people, they could be getting as much money if they can get a way out.
Or get away a free ride with
something, they're taking it. I'm sure she was being paid. Jay Brown, hello y'all. How is everyone doing? What is the coronavirus about? What do you mean? And welcome, by the way, DJ Brown. JJ Brown, welcome.
We were just saying, in a certain relationship, the reason why the lady didn't get the chance to visit the gentleman's home was because it happened during the COVID times.
Slim say, I used to cook food for my child and the teachers wanted me to cook for them too. Ooh, look at you. Because so it was so nice, they wanted some. Yeah, that's a good one. Right, any other red flags re schools and nurses? Let's go higher up now. So not primary school, not kindergarten or reception or nurseries. Red flags in secondary schools. I don't know how you all feel about this, people. But with this new pronoun thing, what's your take on things?
What's your pronoun?
She, her.
And it's obvious.
Yeah.
But you have to give and take, I think, because some people, one, you can't look at them and tell. I had a child in class already that I did not know if it was boy or girl until
we had one in vacation Bible school the other day.
Yeah. We also had one where the child is a boy but wanted to be known as a girl, like 6 years old. So
and one pink girly things
and wear dress. See, I don't know.
Right. Ms. Miggs Space says Yorkshire in the building. Hi, Yorkshire. Welcome. Thanks for joining us.
We're in Birmingham. Yeah. Welcome to Happy Hour.
Slim says, JJ says, okay. And Slim says, I was always in my child's school, so they know I wasn't playing with my child. Up here, they have some wild things happen.
Somebody was saying last week, they were arguing with the teacher at school. The parent was arguing with the teacher at school because the son at school
Yeah.
told the teacher this Santa Claus thing is not real,
It's made up.
made up. And so the teacher was upset that he was
Like ruining it,
ruining
ruining
the
it for the
innocence of the other children. And the father went to school. No, nobody, no, there's no Santa Claus. My money buy, if any present buys, my money buy it.
Yeah.
Some people don't want their little darlings to know to know at all.
June says, bye, my lovely twinnies. Enjoy the rest of your evening. You
Okay,
too,
Junie.
Junie. Hope it all goes well.
Yeah, let us know. One last wipe. One last wipe, Junie.
Desna says, me had my experiences with my children from kindergarten to high school. I told them what time of day it was and leave it at that. Whether they understood or when
Or
I'm
not.
in the
When I'm in the patio.
not ramping.
Mm.
Desna, JJ Brown, how are you? And Miss Space said, okay, understood. Desna says, take it easy, Sister June. And communist translator needs to have JJ Brown says things do happen in school and sometimes the parents don't do right at all.
Let me see. Sometimes the parents don't do right. Oh.
No, but you know, some things I think are parents' responsibilities to do and to teach their children. And especially because in our society nowadays, people have a strange view of things, of the real world. I think schools should leave certain things up to parents to teach their children.
I also think that if teachers can't get certain things across to the child, in terms of behavior, I'm not talking about in terms of the lesson, behavior, what is appropriate and what is acceptable. They should be sent home and stay home until they get it. So the trouble that the teachers are having with getting it across to them and having their blood pressure raised,
And
it
having
shouldn't
20 other kids to deal with
it
at the
shouldn't
same
be
time.
the teacher, it should be the parent.
Yeah.
So I feel that children like those should be sent home and stay home until they get it. So the parent has that responsibility to make sure they get it.
JJ Brown says things do happen in school and sometimes the parents don't do it.
Don't do right at all.
Oh, that's all. Okay.
Anyway, as former school teachers, we don't even want to start. We feel like with
Yeah.
blood pressure going up just thinking about it.
School and school kids and
Yeah.
right. In the workplace, what are some definite red flags? In the workplace, what are some definite red flags? Bullying is the biggest red flag for me in a workplace. I spend most of my day, my waking hours in my workspace. I don't want to be bullied by anyone, so I am
Most
worried
of your
and
days
fretful
taken up with
and
that. And even when you go
sad.
home at night, it's still the same.
The kids have to get it from home, JJ Brown says. And Slim says, Jolisa being teacher in the US is a really hard job, and in the UK.
UK as well.
And it seems like now, as well, it is like everywhere. And look, now
Yeah.
we can't go up.
Refresh again.
So what are some red flags you think in the workplace? Thanks for joining us for our live talk.
We're talking today about red flags in different situations, and we've looked at several already. Right now, we're talking about red flags in the workplace. What is it that stands out to you as a definite red flag, and you should either leave or get it sorted out?
Yeah.
I saw one on TikTok last night, but I won't repeat it here because I don't even know. The man spoke so
Eloquently.
no,
or passionate.
what's the word? Without flinching, just straight. You believe him, and then at the end it just sounds like a fairy tale, like a mix-up, like he made it up. So, no. But workplace situations, bullying is a big thing that I don't think any of us should put up with.
Yeah.
You are being paid, but not for that.
JJ Brown says you're so right about this. And Slim says sexual harassment, definitely
Definitely a red flag.
So sort it, get it sorted, or leave. And sometimes people, you have to leave with your sanity. Sometimes you're in the right, you have done nothing wrong, but for peace sake and maybe for your life's sake as well, you have to leave. Desna says, in the workplace, when your equal receives more pay than you do. Red flag.
Recently, there were lots of cases too where the males were paid more for doing the same job as the female. So that's a red flag.
Peter Turpin, eavesdropping on the move. Welcome, Bro P.
Hi, brother.
JJ, it was nice talking to you, ladies. I'm gonna go to work now. Be blessed, y'all. Take care. Thanks for stopping by. Please subscribe if you haven't yet, and feel free to join us whenever you can for our live sessions. Daryl's World says boring, and Daryl's World, stupid man, stupid ma'am.
But who is he talking about?
I don't know.
Terrine,
Slim, hi. Slim says, when you're training people to be your supervisor,
who said that?
Then you get promoted to the same. Then you get promoted to the same position with less pay.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Red flaggy. Hi, anyways, Terrine, welcome. Hope you're good. And Terrine says
Daryl's
hello.
World said sorry. No, sorry. What?
Oh, what are you sorry about? Oh, mistake. Okay. Desna says hi, Terrine.
Terrine, what's up? Were you live today? Hi and welcome those who are just jumping onto Happy Hour. We're having a little chat today about red flags in different aspects in life, and right now we're talking about some red flags in the workplace. You know what's one of them that you're to avoid? Using the workplace microwave if it's just an absolute mess.
Yeah.
But then you could say avoid using the bathroom as well if it's an absolute mess. But it shouldn't be. It's people who work there.
I went to do
people who use it.
Yeah, I went to do my MOT the other day. That's for those who don't live in the UK. It's like your annual health check for your car. And it's a big, well-established place. The bathroom that was deplorable. I don't think anybody has the job to clean the bathroom. It was 10 o'clock appointment I had.
In the morning.
And it was horrible, like years worth of grime in the bathroom. Desna says hi to Terrine, and Terrine says, Slim says hi to Terrine.
Which one? Red signals? 24. Yeah. Are there any other red flags in the workplace? People who walk about and put down their stuff anywhere and keep the place untidy.
Yeah.
I don't like that either. You're sitting near to them. Your space is nice and clean and they have all sorts of food.
So sometimes it's even
it's
encroaching on your space.
Onto your side.
Yeah, don't like
Dirty
that.
cups and things pushing over onto your side. Food rubbish. I hate that.
One thing that's a red flag for me, I don't know, it's a thing in the UK where I don't know if it's like an unwritten rule. One person make all the coffee and tea for everybody. I'm not into that, people.
Why?
That's a big red flag for me. I'm not a helper. If I want a cup of tea or one other person also want it, I'm okay to go make it. But like this thing that one person walking around go give that one coffee and give that tea and
maybe
make
they're
all
an
of them.
office helper or so.
No, not the office helper. I mean, if you're an office helper, that's your job. That's fine. But when it's one of the workers, I don't like it. I don't want any. I don't want any. Don't make me any coffee or tea.
I will bring my hot chocolate in a cup, my own cup.
Plenty to mention. What do you mean by that, Slim's plenty to mention?
Maybe too plenty to mention.
Oh. Thanks for joining us. If this is your first time on Joe Lisa, welcome. She's Joe, I'm Lisa. Together we have this channel that we call Joe Lisa, and we go live every day from Sunday to Thursday where we have this chat. We call it happy hour because it's usually 1 hour long.
And it's usually a happy time just liming and chatting with each other. So you're welcome to join us any of those days.
Yeah. Slim says, no, sorry, Hyacinth, greetings everyone.
Hyacinth, you're doing the benediction because we're almost ready to go.
Thank you for those of you who have joined us. Thank you for your input. We appreciate all the comments that you've made. Even if you've just sat here and watched and looked, we appreciate you and we thank you for coming and hope that you come back again to meet us and chat with us
on Happy Hour.
And
if you can think of a red flag that you couldn't think of right here and now,
feel free to write it under this video. Yeah. Any other that anybody can think of? We are missing
red flags on travel.
Oh.
Red flags in the plane. Sure. Lean back the seat on top of people's lap.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Our children who keep kicking the seat.
The seat, yeah.
Crying babies.
Crying babies need to be at the back.
Yeah.
Put very
all
back.
The mothers with
little
babies at the back.
Let them have a club down there.
Yeah. And maybe they won't cry if it's, like 6, 7, 8 of them.
No, it's not that. Other babies don't they want to sleep and one cry.
Make them stay together. Slim says, oh no. Slim says, hi Hyacinth, and Valerie says, I saw a video where a man was peeing in the bus coffee pot every day. Gross. I don't want no coffee from nobody, nor no tea for that matter. Slim says, remember your thumbs up, guys. It's at the right-hand corner of the screen, which is the 3 dots. Thanks for that reminder.
Thank you,
Slims. And Pastor Jones says, lots of blessings to you guys. Thank you, Sister Joan.
Thank you for listening in and giving your 2 cents. And thanks to everybody as well for your 2 cents. Can you think of any as we're going? In the plane, red flag. Red flag. There are some people you see who take airplanes in a group.
Yeah.
And their plan is to
just for trouble.
Yeah, not make the flight a comfortable and easy, nice one. They're always like calling what they call it, air hostess.
Yeah, calling them
for things and being aggravated when they don't get what they want right away and asking for some impossible things as well. Those people, I don't know where they come from, but when you see them, red flag.
Avoid.
Yeah.
Right, Pastor Jones says they should have a daycare in the back of the plane.
True.
I believe so.
All the mothers or fathers with little kids must be at the back.
Yeah.
Because especially if it's a very long flight, you just want some peace and quiet so you can
rest
and
recuperate to go grab your bag to maybe catch the other flight.
Yeah. But
so
kept up.
Thanks again for joining us. There are some of our members that we have not seen in a while.
Noi,
we haven't seen today.
Noi is on
holiday. Beryl, we haven't seen yesterday nor today. But
sending love.
Each time you remember, anybody who used to be here and are not here again, remember to pray.
Pray them up.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again tomorrow at 6 p.m. UK time for another happy hour.
Take care. See you. Bye-bye, guys.